And Jason just found this Canadian dime.
You can see it right there is the cocking mechanism from a German Luger. I've been wanting to catch a Luger since I started magnet fishing, but the only reason I can tell it's a Luger is by the shape of the bolt. The bolt was locked to the back. I mean, technically this could be a Japanese Nambu.
Welcome back to another episode of the Michigan Magnet Man. I am back here in Detroit, Michigan, doing some magnet fishing with Jason, the Motor City Magnet Fisher. Now it is freezing out here, as you can see behind me. There's snow everywhere, but the ice is starting to dissipate, so we've got some open water to magnet fish. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get these magnets in the water. With that find, I got myself an old deteriorated catfish bell. And looks like I found a little file, little tiny guy. I find a lot of files, never one this small. Jason.
I mean, this pulls back and locks over here, so I'm assuming it's like a cap gun, but it's really simplistic for a cap gun. I mean, it could be a little homemade 22, could be a lot of things. I'm gonna have to clean that up.
That's cool.
That would have came back, so there was a spring back here, locked over to the side here. We need to have something in there, but there ain't no room to load a bullet or anything in there, so I don't think that's it.
Probably old toy.
Yeah, probably a little dart gun or something.
All right, I had my magnet stuck, guys, but we got it off. Jason did it. Got myself a spark plug. That last throw, it looks like I found an old corroded quarter. I'm gonna take this home and clean it up and see if we can find out what it is. Look at this, guys. I got 1,025 free hours of AOL online. I love finding old tools, guys, and I just found a pair of pliers. It's warmed up a little bit out here, guys. Not much, but not as freezing as it was. The wind died down a little bit. I think that's what's helping. And Jason just found a bunch of keys over here. And there's a ton of keys. Whole key ring.
Bottle opener.
With that throw, I've got a catfish bell.
Well, that fishing line attached to it. Cool. That's a good thing to get out of there.
With that throw, it looks like I've got a spark plug, as well as a little carabiner, and a fishing lure. What do we have here? Looks like we have a piece of chain. Whoa! Look at this, guys. Oh, let me set that down. I also found a trigger to a gun. That gets me hopeful that there's a gun out here. Oh, definitely keeping that. And I also got a battery. I got a lock. Oh, really? I'm coming. Just found this old lock all trapped up. We're gonna have to get that cleaned up so we can see what it is. So I was able to get the stuff off the outside of that, and it says Imperial on this side. And when you flip it over, it's got this really cool design on the back. It's a pretty cool find. With that throw, I got a whole railroad plate. There's still railroad spikes in it. I've never got one all connected before. And Jason just found this Canadian dime. And on that throw, I've got half a pair of scissors and a catfish bell. And with that find, I've got a railroad spike. On my next toss, no way. I think the other half of that pair of scissors, I've got a spark plug. I also have the other half to another pair of scissors. So I got 3 pairs of scissors so far, and another spark plug.
All right, so I'm having all kinds of camera problems. This is number 30. I don't think I was able to record it coming up. We won't find out until we actually review the video. But yeah, that's number 30, and that is definitely real. I mean, it's most of number 30.
Doesn't count.
Yes, it does. It's got the receiver. All right. Cool, number 30.
I got a catfish bell and a spark plug. And with that find, I've got a fishing reel handle.
Fish full of mud.
It's heavy. Oh. Look at that, guys. Jason just caught a fish. It's a bass. Let's gotta go back in. That's crazy.
What is this?
Caught a fish with a magnet.
Oh God, it smells horrible. Oh. Oh. Hey.
Another fish?
Yeah, another bass.
Look at that, guys. He's got another little bass.
Okay, gotta get him back in the water, get him rinsed off.
Oh, you see him swimming away.
See if there's a third one in there. Oh man, that might be a log roller.
Is that? That find I found the gas cap to a boat. All right, guys, I was wrong. I was able to break it apart, and it's actually an old fishing reel. It's got fishing lines still in it. It's pretty cool. It stinks.
Okay, so this came out. It was all in one piece. You can see it right there's the cocking mechanism from a German Luger. I mean, this thing is so far gone that as soon as I dropped it, pieces broke off it. The rest of the grip broke off it. I mean, I've been wanting to catch a Luger since I started magnet fishing. So this is the remnants of a German Luger. I mean, it's just falling apart in my hand. Look at this. Right there's the trigger guard. And there is nothing left of this thing. The only reason I can tell it's a Luger is by the shape of the bolt. The bolt was locked to the back. I mean, technically this could be a Japanese Nambu. I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna have to review the footage, but I'm pretty sure it's a Luger. But there's just absolutely nothing left of this thing. It's really too bad, because I would have loved to have had. See, right there's the trigger guard. Let's see if we can break the trigger off. And there's nothing left of this thing. I can't believe I caught a Luger. I wish it would have been thrown in a little more recently, but I'm 90% certain that's a Luger. I gotta look it up and make sure it's not a Nambu though, because it could be the Japanese Nambu. Either way, it's more than likely a war trophy from World War II. That's going to be all for today's episode. What a crazy day. Jason pulled in that revolver and that Luger. We pulled up a bicycle, that big heavy thing. It was a wild day out here. If you have not, head over to Jason's channel at the Motor City Magnet Fishers and subscribe. Also, head over and hit subscribe for me. Get those alerts turned on. I post new videos every Friday night. I've been premiering at 8:15, so I hope to see you guys there. Have a good week.